Can I do one more? All rise for tonight's edition of Kennedy's Court, the game of morality, legality, and irrationality. And here's how we play. I'm going to read some crazy crime headlines. Mike Chase, he is our defense attorney, and he tries to get these goons off the hook. Our panelists, Allie and Dave, they will act as jury and decide guilty, not guilty. As judge, I deliver the final verdict. Let's get started. You ready?
I am, Your Honor.
Listening ears, please, panelists. Okay, here we go. Man sues wife one day after their wedding after seeing her without makeup for first time. A man in Algeria sued his wife for $20,000 for inflicting psychological suffering, saying he was deceived by heavy makeup and frightened when he saw her true face. He told the court she looked very beautiful and attractive before marriage, but when he woke up in the morning, he didn't recognize her and thought she was a thief that had broken into his home.
I think he didn't need to add all that detail. I think that's when it got hurtful. But look, there's a principle in the law called caveat emptor, and it means buyer beware, okay? So I think, first of all, that principle should apply to this case. But second of all, if my client, the wife, is being charged with fraud because of wearing makeup, I think it's going to set a bad precedent because this is going to carry down to men and their beards, okay? Oh. So if we want men to be liable for shaving their beards when women see what's under there, Dave, I know you have an interest in this. I don't think we want that happening. So I say not guilty. He probably should have also known that she was out of his league. So not guilty. That's what
Allie, guilty or not guilty?
Wow. Well, first of all, I think the makeup company, for whatever makeup she used, should hire her. If they can make her look that different with makeup, that's pretty impressive. I don't know. It's like a scratch ticket. You don't know what you're going to get when you get home once you take the makeup off. I think that it's she's not guilty.
I really just love the Matthew McConaughey, A Time to Kill defense directed right to me. The picture she was white. You know, this could have a slippery slope effect where it affects men someday. I was like, that is terrifying. It is a terrifying chilling effect. Not guilty.
Not guilty. Not guilty. Good job, Mike. Yes. First case. That's a W. All right, here we go. Woman charged with trying to buy another woman's baby in Walmart self-checkout line. 49-year-old Rebecca Lynette Taylor struck up a conversation with the mother at Walmart about how beautiful her son's blonde hair and blue eyes were. She offered $250,000 for him and began calling him by his name even though she hadn't been told it. She later followed the mother out to the parking lot, upped the offer to $500,000, claiming she had been wanting to buy a baby for a long time. Mike?
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, if you can't buy a baby at Walmart, where can you? All right? I think I'm actually going to blame this on self-checkouts. I think self-checkouts are the problem here because now you're the customer and you're the cashier. If there had just been a helpful Walmart employee there to say, actually, you can't purchase a baby, none of this would have happened.
There's no barcode.
That's exactly right.
Okay, yeah. All right. So it's the blame Walmart defense. That can be effective. Let's see how it sits with our panel.
I'm impressed with the price tag on a Walmart baby, $500,000. I wouldn't have thought it would go up that high.
Nordstrom baby is like $2 million. So.
That's right.
That is true. Yeah, that's the thing. And also, I think once you're saying buy a baby as opposed to adopt a baby, there's already a problem. But you got to do what you got to do. It's hard to adopt these days. You got to get around those. Yeah, you got to get around those rules. Not guilty.
Yeah. Not guilty.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess the real culprit here are the minimum wage laws because there probably would have been a worker there if it wasn't for them. Look, I'm just saying look, Kennedy, I'm a real libertarian here, okay? She didn't take the baby. She made an offer in the marketplace. She offered to purchase the baby.
In her defense, cute baby.
Okay, if the parents were willing to sell their baby at a Walmart, it's probably best for society that those parents don't have that baby anymore. So I'm going to agree, not guilty.
Maybe they should have. Maybe she shouldn't have the baby. Maybe no one should have the baby.
Hey, listen, Kennedy, anyone who's got $500,000
you are Judge Solomon. You are Judge Solomon in this case.
By splitting the baby.
That's right.
If you could just blow $500,000 on a random impulse baby purchase.
So you're saying not guilty? You're saying not guilty?
Not guilty.
Not guilty. No one's guilty. It is hedonism here. All right. Woman found naked from the waist down tells police snakes ate her pants. 35-year-old Gloria Harpel was found naked and rambling in the middle of the road. Who among us? She told the police that she had put her pants on in a storm drain and they had been eaten by snakes. She was arrested for indecent exposure, disorderly conduct, and public drunkenness.
Well, you know what you didn't hear in that report by the prosecutors is that they recovered the pants. So I say, if the snakes didn't eat the pants, show me the pants. Okay? I think this is a more government conspiracy. They're trying to deny the existence of pant-eating snakes.
Yeah.
And I say she's not guilty. Plus the drunkenness. Like, what would you do after snakes ate your pants?
I'd have White Claw with whiskey inside.
Right.
Like that's
exactly.
That's where I'd be going.
Not guilty.
Wow, she was Winnie the Poohing it. Shirt on, pants off. That's an impressive move for a woman, especially.
Shirt cocker.
Yeah, that's
There she is.
I don't know. The fact if they did find the pants, I would have to say guilty, actually, because the snakes didn't actually eat them. So if the pants exist, guilty.
If the pants don't fit, do you acquit?
Yeah, I'm going to say, this woman didn't do anything to anyone. I mean, I'm not saying it should be. It's not great to be drunk with no pants on, but I'm going to go not
Depends
guilty.
where you are, Did I say that on prom night? I didn't. I did not utter that phrase, Dave. But it depends. Context is everything. But I think you've really outlined this case here. We haven't seen the pants.
That's right.
Yeah.
So they have to prove a positive, and they have not done that. Not guilty. No one is guilty here tonight.
Thank you, ladies and
You know
gentlemen of the
why?
jury.
Because here on Kennedy's Court, we know how to party.
We
And
did
thank you very
justice.
much for upholding justice, Lady Liberty. She's blind, she's deaf. Now she wants to throw us off a cliff. So thank you all,
pantsless.
Mike, Allie, and Dave. Beautifully done.